What up? Yo, you know how me and Ruck go worldwide boot camp with smoke by the truckload on the west side, where they show me tons of love. Doc and Trey D cracking jokes about, if y'all know the line, fill it in. What a Doc and Trey D cracking jokes about. Welcome to the nation, y'all. I am your president, Mr. Monster Man Rocco. I'm your host. I'm the tour guide. I'm the landlord, the owner, tenant, the janitor. I mop the damn floor. Like, subscribe, comment, at the end, you know what I'm saying? Leave, hit the bell for notifications. Do all the things that make a page pop. Um, Shannon Sharpe seems to be under fire right now. And if when Shannon Sharpe was mad at Mike Epps, I was like, I'm like, yeah, it's you see him a little bit. It didn't add all the way up to me. Him being mad at Mace, I'm like, yo, bruh, Mace was just playing. Even though there was a part I wasn't considering where Mace was like, you know what I'm saying, what Mace said. Mace and Mark Jackson was talking, and Mace was like, yo, you shouldn't do things that, like if you don't want to be accused of something like if you don't want to let me paraphrase. If you don't want to be accused of being a blood, you shouldn't wear red all day. Just paraphrase it, right? That's not what he said. What he said, if you don't want to be accused of being sugary, then you shouldn't do sugary things, right? And that didn't seem playful, but it didn't seem malicious. Now we have Eddie Griffin. Eddie Griffin's he was doing stand up, and he kind of went ham on Shannon, and it felt a little malicious to me. To me, pause. Like it seemed like I said with Mike Epps. Mike Epps has a style of comedy where he could rank on this is me. Like I grew up being as a kid. I couldn't take no joke. If you crack too many jokes on me, I invited you to a fight in 10 seconds flat, right? But some people are capable of joking on you and it not stinging. So it could be funny as shit, right? But it won't. It's just the style of comedy. It won't sting like that. Like I personally feel like I have a style of comedy like that. Like I can, like when I joke on people, they usually laugh with me. You know what I'm saying? Like they add in. You know what I'm saying? They add in and make they join in and make fun of themselves because it's not being malicious. I mean, like I don't play with people that I don't know, and if I am joking with you, then you my friend. It's not designed to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? But I could tell you this, like Ruck, Sean Price, for those not in the know, like he had a style of comedy that could hurt your feelings. He could. He also knew how to not hurt your feelings with his comedy, but he was a bit more harsh. Although I always felt like one of the reasons I don't play with niggas is because when I did, a lot of times, like Ruck could say some off the wall shit, some mean shit, and it'd be funny. I say some mean shit and people ready to call the cops on me. I don't get it. But it is what it is. Back to the point. Eddie Griffith seemed like like he don't like Shannon Sharpe. You know what I mean? Like with Mike Epps, Mike Epps, even in his rebuttal to Shannon, he admitted that he reached out to Shannon to get on his show. You know what I'm saying, and so on and so forth. I don't know if that's part of the Eddie Griffin mix, but Eddie Griffin, just the way he was talking, it stung. It had more sting to it. You know what I mean? It had more sting. It like it just did. Like when the whole slap happened with Will Smith and Chris Rock, like I was on Will. I ain't gonna lie. I was not against Will Smith. Let's just say that. You know what I mean? Because I just felt like listen, I stress this to you all the time. I don't come from a place, I didn't grow up a nigga who had jokes. You crack jokes on me, you gotta fight me now. So I was able to relate to that. You understand? I'm not like that no more. You can crack jokes and all that. We could have a little bit of fun, but you know, just you still gotta tread. You still can't go crazy because it can go bad. You know what I'm saying? Because we were lied to as kids with all of that. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words would never hurt you. When you finish watching this video, leaving a comment or a super chat or whatever, or hitting the bell, go Google rice and go Google. I mean, go on YouTube and look up rice experiment. What you're looking for is somebody doing an experiment with 3 jars of rice, cooked rice, where they cook these 3 jars of rice and they seal them off, you know what I mean, and they close them up and they write love. They write love on one of the jars, they write hate on the other jar, and then they leave the other jar neutral. And on the jar marked hate, they speak filthy to it over a period of time, over an extended period of time. You ain't shit. You ain't gonna never be shit. You do all of that to it, and the one label love, you say nice things to it. You know what I'm saying? Handsome ass, right? You know what I mean? Blah 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 blah. Whatever you gonna do, right? You know what I'm saying? Do it. And the neutral one, you leave. You just leave, right? And over, I don't know if it's a month or 2 weeks, whatever the period of time is. You go back for the jars. The one that you spoke negatively to, it looks terrible, awful. The one that you spoke life, spoke love to, you could probably still eat it. It's amazing. I'm telling you, it's gonna blow your mind. You see it, Paul, right? So I bring that up to just to let you know that like think about it, like all of the emotional abuse that children go through from all of the stuff that we know about now, parents and like parents parent completely different now because of the fact that words do hurt. So do those whoopings and all of that, but that's not what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Let me bring it back. Eddie Griffin jokes don't really sound like jokes, and I seen somebody. I mean, they be funny and all that, but I don't know. They be kind of cringeworthy. I mean, for me, like, just you come from a certain place mentally and emotionally. You know what I mean? Like I seen a dude blogging, he was reacting to all the, to the situation, and he was like, "Yo, with comedy, comedians have the life, comedians they gonna do what they do, and you blah 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 blah." That's the same shit they were saying about Will Smith and the Smack. You know what I mean? Like if you at the awards, you sitting in the front row, you already know niggas is going to, niggas is gonna cut your ass. Like that's what they do, right? That's the norm. I have I have to remind you of a statement that I made. I've been saying for a long time ago, but I think you could find it on my interview with Talib Kweli. Just because it's standard don't make it right. Just because it's normal don't make it cool, B. Just because it's legal don't make it good. It's a lot of shit that was normal. Slavery was normal at one point, right? It's legal, regular, normal, all of that. It's not no more. And to some people, it wasn't back then. Like to all of us, all of the people who were victims of it. So spare me the bullshit. Spare me the bullshit. Um, I don't know. Like a lot of comedians. I mean, and like, I mean, there is some truth to it. Like comedians, they are gonna do what they do, right? It's gonna be something out there, and dudes is gonna, you find yourself in the news, current events, all of the comedian, any 90% of, you know what I'm saying? Like the majority of all comedians are going to crack some jokes about it. But I just know for a fact and from experience that you can crack jokes without being hurtful. You can. It's possible. Trust me. So anyway, what say you? How you feel about all of this? The whole it's just comedy and this, that, and the third, and I mean, like, what you think? Y'all think a nigga should just be able to? I mean, cause yeah, we all laugh, we all think it's, but I mean, but let's think about this in real. Let's think about this in in terms of emotional health over a long. Like, come on, like a lot of shit we out here doing ain't good for us. What we gonna do? All I know is joke or no joke. Salute to Eddie Griffin, but I ain't like the way he was the way he was going at Shannon Sharpe. I ain't like it. I ain't like it. It felt malicious. You know what I mean? And I do believe Shannon when he says this. Half of the shit you niggas are saying about him on the stage or in the camera, you're not gonna say to him in his face. Why would you do that? Not in person. You're not going. Not without security. Not without your slam dancer. Do you have your slam dancer with you every day? Are you in New York with it? We got strict. The laws in New York is crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, share, leave a super chat, do all the things that make a page pop. Rock on, rock, gone.